for another Super Mentor Training video. Hey everybody, TJ here. Well, this is it. The first installment of the YouTube training series. I don't know how many there are going to be. It's just very in-depth, so I want to make sure I cover everything for you guys because this is really good stuff. The guy who taught us at the Orlando event was a Hungarian fella. His name is Julius. I can't pronounce his last name, but I've got it down there on the bottom. So you can see it in writing. But he made something like close to $100,000 in 8 months strictly from doing the videos. No paid advertising, just videos. So that's real exciting, and he shows us how to do it properly, and he just walks it right through. So that's what I'm going to do with you guys. This is, like I said, the first installment, and I don't know how many they're going to be because, like I said, I want to make sure that we cover everything. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Julius in this video, and we'll watch him together. And then I'll come back and recap what he said. And everything will be on the bottom too. I'll have pictures and stuff like that recapping what the video actually says. Okay? So let's do that. Let's watch Julius, and then I'll see when he's finished. Okay? All right.
So this is how I do this. I'm not an expert, just a humble student. You can skin a cat a number of ways. This is just one of them. This is simply my way of doing this. Okay? I cannot tell you how to make $1 million in a year because I have no experience of doing that. I can show you how to make $100,000, almost $100,000 since March. It's like 8 months, something like that. With free traffic only. I never paid one dime to drive traffic to my place. Okay. You pick your main keyword you want your video to rank for. Do a little research. That's a mistake. Do a lot of research. This is the most important part. If you are not successful with SEO, this is the most important part. Do your research. It might take a couple of hours. And pick your keyword. Do not go after like work from home and similar shit. Okay? Be more creative. Use long tail keywords. I'm going to stay with this work from home thing because it's easier to understand. How to earn income from your home in 2013. Use dates. The Google search engine loves them. Ask them why. I have no idea. Keyword tools. Use Google Keyword Planner. This is free. This is the new tool. Market Samurai. You pay $100 and it's yours. SEO Cockpit is the best. This is the jumbo jet, and but it's going to cost you like $65 a month. Create your video. 2 to 5 minutes long is fine. Minimum 30 seconds. Anything under 30 seconds is not considered a video. It doesn't work. Slideshow is fine. There are people who don't want to get in front of the camera. They are camera shy. Excellent. You do a couple of slides, 10, 12, 15 slides. You put a little music on it, and that's it. You are ready to go. Content. Give away real value. Go to blogs on YouTube and find out what people's most frequently asked questions are and answer them in a video. Use nonsense titles, crazy titles, shocking titles, funny titles. You should give your visitors a reason to stay and watch.
Okay, that was good. I really liked him. He was one of the best speakers on there, and he gave a lot of great information. You had to really kind of strain to understand him because of his really thick Hungarian accent, but he was cool. Okay, so let's recap some of this. I'm going to start reading from the notes. So if you see me glance to the left there, it's because I've got my notes up too. Alright, so one of the first things that Julian was talking about is your research. He said do a little research, and then he stopped himself and he says no, do a lot of research. That's because this part right here is really kind of what's going to make or break your video, and who sees it. You want to make sure you pick a good keyword that people are going to throw into the search engine bar and look for. For instance, if you're going to do a blog on blue tick hound or something, you would, of course, use dog, hound, blue, tick, but what he was mentioning also was a long tail keyword, and that's a keyword that's more than one word. Like blue tick hound is a long-tailed keyword. Another example is if you were going to want to use Empower Network as your keyword, then a more targeted keyword search would be why I joined Empower Network or Empower Network Review. Those are long tail keywords, and they're more targeted. And so what you would do is you would choose why I joined Empower Network, but you got to remember, when you have to use your whole keyword at least once every 100 times in your body of your article. So you have to come up with creative ways of saying why I used Empower Network, and don't make it sound too spammy. So you can say something like the very first, because you want your keyword in your first paragraph, preferably in your first sentence, your last paragraph, preferably in your last sentence, and then sprinkled throughout. Okay? And so you want to, like I said, once every 100 words. And so let's say you had a 300 word article, so you want to use it in there. So the first time you could actually write, this is why I joined Empower Network. Okay, you've used it. Your last one would be so that is why I joined Empower Network. You can wrap it up like that. And somewhere in the middle you'd say, if you like the reason why I enjoyed Empower Network, or you can put that in the middle and put, just use it. So that's what he was saying about keyword research. You want to make sure you want to make sure you get a word in there that people are going to be looking for, and the keyword planner research tool will help you see how many people are actually searching for that keyword or long tail keyword. And I have a tutorial video on that, so I'll put the link in the bottom down there in the body of this article too. Okay, so let's move on to success key number 2. And this is where he says, okay, you've got your research done. Go ahead and create your video around your keyword. Now you want to create the video around the keyword, but you want to make the video for your audience. Okay, you don't want to sound spammy, so you just don't want to be sitting there saying your keyword over and over and over again. The search engines will pick this up and they'll flag it as spam. Okay, so you want your video to be at least 30 seconds long. Anything shorter than that, Google doesn't like. They don't consider it a video. They consider it like a clip. And so you want a video, so make it at least 30 seconds long. And a good time frame is really 3 minutes to 10 minutes. Don't want to make it too long, don't want to make it too short, because if it's too short, there's not enough information in there. Unless you're just a real good copywriter, like a commercial, because commercials are only 15 seconds long, sometimes 30 seconds long. So if you're already a copywriter and you can write a 15-second commercial, then make your Empower Network video commercial at least 30 seconds long, so it will be considered a video to Google, and then just go for it. But when you're talking and you're passionate about Empower Network, you want it to be a good 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes long. Okay, draw people into you and be transparent. Be yourself. But don't be scripted or mechanical. Okay, and that takes practice. And so that brings us to the next point. Is if you're still a little camera shy, The best way to get over that is just take practice videos. Just take a video of yourself, watch it, say, ugh, I don't like that part, and so you change that part. And just like football teams or baseball teams, somebody's up there videoing so they can see what they did, if they've done good during the game or they did bad during the game, and they learn from it. So these are training videos you're doing yourself that no one else in the world's going to see except yourself. Okay, so just practice in front of the camera, delete it. Practice in front of the camera, delete it. And then you'll start getting more confident, okay? I hated being in front of the camera. I feel like, I'm not very photogenic, and I know it. And, my stupid, I hate that part right there, so, yeah. But, it's not about me. It's about you guys, right? But it is, really. Because you need to know this. I already know it because I was at the event, and so I'm just share. Just share with somebody, and then your camera shyness will just pretty much dissipate. And now, if you want to make a video right now, before you get over your camera shyness, just do a PowerPoint slideshow, and then turn that into a video. You can do all that from PowerPoint, as a matter of fact, and PowerPoint has a great tutorial, so you can just go through the tutorial, watch how to do things, and then just do it. It might take you a day to learn, it might take you an hour to learn, it just depends on how fast you learn, but you can do it. Just try, okay? Just do it. This is the whole thing about Empower Network. It's a learning experience. Okay, everything you try new, you're learning something, and you're gaining information to share with your team. So everything you learn new, one of the best ways to practice making videos is to make a video of what you just learned, and that way you'll have it when you start growing a team. You can say, well, go to my video. I made a tutorial video about that. Okay. All right. Let's see. Make video. Okay. Ready to move on to the third key. And it's content. Okay, major important here. Content is what your video is about. Okay, and you want to have good content, and good content keeps people on your video or on your blog. And if you're giving them value, and I think Julius pronounced it value. It's cool. You've got to give your people value. Anybody who stops on your site is giving you their time. So you got to give them value, a reason to stay on your site. Okay? And watch the whole video. So that's why you don't want to make it too long, because people, their attention spans are short. Okay? And be transparent, be yourself, be real. And if you're talking about, if you're talking about Empower Network and why you joined, or what it's done for you so far, just be real. Don't be mechanical. Just, if you make a mistake, whoop-de-doo. People are looking for real people. Real people make mistakes. I mean, I make 100 mistakes in every single one of my video, and I'm so tempted to edit them out, but I say, you know what? It's just, so what? I make a freaking mistake. And they do too. And they'll say, well, this guy's cool because, he didn't even edit out his stupid mistakes. Or somebody might say, what an idiot. He doesn't even edit out his stupid mistakes. Well, you don't want that person on your team anyway, because they're going to be a pain in the butt. So, just be yourself, and you'll attract people who like you. And that's what you want. They're not going to join Empower Network. They're going to join your team. They're going to join you. Okay? And that's who you want to attract. You want to attract people who want to join you. That's all you got to do. Okay. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Let me scroll back real quick on these. Keywords. Oh, one thing. I made a mistake. Is in your keyword, or in your long tail keyword, however you want to use it. throw in a date in there, because Google likes dates for some reason. Not a specific date, a year, like Empower Network Review 2013, or the most legitimate ways to earn money from home review 2013-2014, you know, something like that. Just when you can, when it's appropriate, when it's not forced, throw a date in there, okay? Because Google likes dates. All right, we're going to end this segment right here, and I am going to start working on segment number 2, part 2, and then you guys will be able to go through this while I'm working on that one. Okay? We'll talk to y'all later, and make those videos.